Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, where my daughter and I slay the best nails you've ever seen here at our private studio. But today we're gathered to do this free tarot message for the Love and Peace and Happiness Tribe from the Tarot in the Shadows series, where we look at what's going on in the shadows. So that's the question we're going to ask tonight. If it resonates, you have choices. You can pick it up and run with it, or you can leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choice responsibly, because your choices and decisions are always up to you. Look below the video for instructions on how you can get added to have your personal question answered, or how you can order a video reading for you. All right, what do we have? What's happening in the shadows at this time? The overall energy of the message, what's happening in the shadows at this time. And we have Tefnut, the Six of Water, from the Dark Goddess Tarot. Whoa. Now that's interesting. Okay. Let me see what the book says about Tefnut. Give me 1 second. The Six of Water. Perfect. Okay, almost exactly to her page. Tefnut is the Egyptian goddess of moisture, of the rare and precious dew and rain. She is not the powerful Nile flood, but a more intimate wetness. She rules personal moisture. She is the goddess of spit, tears, and lubrication. She is the goddess of pleasure and sweetness. Due to the lack of dogma in ancient Egyptian religion, many are the stories of her origin, but all agree that Tefnut is a product of parthenogenesis, from some form of bodily fluid, from the spit, tears, or semen of a god. With her consort Shu, god of the air, she initiates the sexual cycle of creation and is the mother of Nut, the sky, and Geb, the earth. Clear water pours from her womb when she is pleased. Her priests pray to be purified by her sacred flow and be blessed by her power. Tefnut wears the body of a woman and the head of a lion. She is called the eyes of Ra, both the left and the right for the moon and the sun. Upon her head she wears the solar disk connecting her to the power of the sun, and Uraeus, the cobra, who represents sovereignty and divinity. She carries the ankh for the breath of life and the scepter for power. Tefnut's scepter echoes the shape of the papyrus flowers, another symbol of life and fertility. Papyrus is used to make so much of what is useful for her people, from boats and sails to ropes and paper. Its use as a writing medium helps ancient lives speak today. Like other leonine goddesses, Tefnut can display a wrathful aspect. When she is angry, she withdraws her moisture that brings pleasure, eases hardship, and keeps life sweet. Yet more often she shows her people a tender face and the beautiful results of the gentle application of great power. When Tefnut appears, success comes from choosing love over power and gentleness over force. Keep it simple. This shows authenticity, not lack of sophistication. Enjoy all of life that you can see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. Seek simple, everyday pleasures, not convoluted ones. Immerse yourself in a new environment so you can spend time just sensing, just being. To recall a memory, think not about the details, about who you were then, how it felt to be you. And do not look at your life from the outside in. Life always comes from the inside out. On a piece of papyrus or other special paper, scribe a fortune for your future self. Discover that a similar blessing was left to you in your past. Okay, Six of Water. This is Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups energy talks about memories from the past. So that's very fitting that it comes up here. because I feel like right now with this new moon and Sagittarius energy, a lot of memories from the past could be arising for different ones of us. And big changes are afoot. I hear big changes are afoot. Okay, so let's get into our tarot message today. We're working again with the Star Mountain Tarot, clarified by my handmade clarifiers and my handmade oracle deck. Big shout out to Wanderer and Louise and Monique. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. All right, thank you for the growth on the channel. First card out is your energy. Let's see what's going on with yourself at this time. Your first card out is the Lovers. Okay, so with the Six of Cups energy and the Lovers coming out immediately, I have to say someone here is having an experience involving a strong soulmate. And then, hold on a second. There's feminine energy all over this card. I just want to say that. Even this masculine, the one with the masculine body has a very feminine facial features. So there's some very feminine energy in this card. Okay. Strong soulmate energy here. So let's pull the clarifier. So you showing up, some of you are Gemini birth chart placement. It's either your sun, your moon, or your Venus. Okay. Why is the Lovers card here? Why is Tribe showing up as the Lovers? Okay, here we go. First two clarifiers out. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. You know what you've got to do to get what you want, is what I heard. And then what else do we have? And the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So Four of Swords is about rest and recuperation and healing, chilling and healing. The Nine of Pentacles energy is about independence. I see important decisions that you're making because you know that you need to be independent right now. Okay, that's one thing that I see. For someone else, this is making a decision about a lover out here who's trying to return from your past. I also get that there is a need to look at a situation and a circumstance from the past differently than you have before, from a place of healing, from a place of independence and stability. I hear that there was something from the past that was very unstable. It was the opposite of where you are now. Okay, so there's some sort of review going on here and an important decision being made with that review. What do we have from my handmade oracles? And we're not going to be shuffling these anymore. I don't think so anyways. Okay, let's see. Handmade oracles from the guiding lights. It says, keep following your intuition. Next step accomplishment. I'm telling you, look at you. You know what needed to be done. Here you are making the steps, healing yourself, finding your independence. You know, you've done that. Some things, you might have been afraid of certain things in your past, but you're overcoming that. You're seeing things clearly, things that kept you stuck, things that kept you in fear. Like you're making new moves now because you've learned you're different. You're not who you were in the past. You're not how you were in the past. And the past don't have the same hold on you like it used to in the past. Okay, because the past is past. What are you consciously aware of? What is influencing your experience at this time that you're consciously aware of? What's the revelation? Okay, you're aware of this now. What is it? It's the Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. So I hear with that, like you're aware of why you're hurt. How did you get hurt? Where did this hurt come from? You're aware of a truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. Why is this Three of Swords energy here? For living, peace, and happiness. Try at this time. Because it's here because of the Four of Pentacles, pulling back your energy. Ten of Pentacles to, to end a cycle and a contract and a situation with the family. The other thing that I get though is like you've been working really hard building yourself up. I get two different messages from this Four of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. because the one is the letting go of these cycles and these contracts with somebody, possibly with a group of people. The other thing that I'm getting is building your stability so that you could build long-term financial freedom, you know. Okay, the other thing I get here, 2 of Cups with, what is it? 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the truth about love. Somebody learning the truth about love, and it's causing a withdrawal from a situation. Somebody's withdrawing from a family situation. Somebody's withdrawing from a lover. Somebody's making a choice to pull back from love, separate from a love and a love contract. Yeah, with that 3 of Swords, because the truth that hurts like being set you free. It will not let you rest until you acknowledge. You can't act like you don't know. You can't pretend like this isn't what it is. You see it. You know it. You got to act accordingly. I hear you got to act accordingly for your interest in this. Let's see what we have for you to go with that, what you're consciously aware of. From the Handmaid Oracle, what do we have from the Field series? I was wrong and I have seen the error of my ways. Please forgive me. So what you know is somebody is really sorry about something. They're apologetic. They aren't pleased with their own actions. Okay. Interesting. Wasn't necessarily expecting that. Wasn't expecting shit, but okay. So somebody, that's what you said. I wasn't expecting shit, but I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Whew. There's something about a low vibe option here. What do they want you to know about the low vibe option? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. A couple things I'm getting with that. One is whoever this is, they are really happy with you. Like they love being with you. Okay. The other thing about it though is you're emotionally done. Like you're out of 10 in this emotionally. You're over it. You're done. Okay. But there is room for happiness if you chose it. Okay, the devil is there though. No wonder you're done. And the 5 of Pentacles. Because even though it entices you, even though it draws you in, at the end of the day, it doesn't provide what you need. Okay, Page of Cups energy coming through with the Spice Girls again and the 9 of Swords. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Yeah. So the thing about this is with the 9 of Swords, to stay in this energy for you would equal a betrayal of your own worth, value, thoughts, beliefs, system, your own life purpose, your own plan. That's why you're like, somebody has a strong codependent energy here, and that's why that Devil card is coming up. And you know about this. They're looking for you to fulfill some kind of need that you can probably do it if you want to for certain amount of time, but at some point you're going to have to pull back and do what you got to do for yourself. Okay, and at the end of the day, when this person isn't feeling like you're meeting all their needs, making them happy, taking care of them, I hear, then it causes a problem and you feel left out. I hear you could do all you want to do for this one, but at the end of the day, it seems like this one just leaves you out in the cold. What the fuck? Okay, I heard that. Okay, this is a strong sexual connection. At the very lowest experience, it's a strong sexual attraction going on here. But it's like, this is like sex that makes you feel dirty when you're done and empty. I heard soulless. Engaging with this experience, engaging with this person will make you feel like you were out of control. I heard out of control. Okay. Hello. How much more clear? Come through. It's lust, not love. Like I said, very sexual connection. Yeah, they make you happy. You make them happy and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's a connection that is based on sex. I heard, well, at least you know the sex is good, even though you don't know anything else about this person. So you're like, yeah, I feel like you're saying to yourself, I know what I want, and I don't want to wonder what this, because I'm hearing, I wonder, 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 wonder who wrote the book of love. So there's something here about this connection leaving you wondering. And I hear you don't want to be in that wondering phase. You're so done with wondering. So there's a high vibe opportunity here in front of you that could be just out of your perspective vision. Whew. God, feels good taking ponytail down. What is that higher vibe option that the universe has for you? The Two of Swords. The higher vibe option is stalemate. Cut this shit off. Literally, okay, yeah, this does sound very high vibe. Six of Wands, though, so that would be overcoming a battle in victory, okay, of the King of Wands by taking action. For some of you, this would be overcoming a battle and a challenge with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person who you just refuse to battle with anymore, okay, and create that stalemate, okay. Eight of Pentacles, because it's a karmic cycle, and the Knight of Wands of unreliable, undependable. Yeah, so somebody here definitely is having this experience with a hot-blooded Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person, masculine energy. The Two of Swords is the higher vibe. This is what the universe has for you. Universe says, listen, honey, just block this shit off, because they come in and I heard they can't step to you. You show up as a King of Wands. They're showing up as a Knight of Wands. This is just going to slow down. It's like taking steps backwards from the progress that you've already been making, is what I hear. You've been making a certain amount of progress. This would set you back. I heard it would set you back. Let's get a handmade oracle on this. I'll clarify this. Two of Swords, stalemate energy here. This one really wants to come out. Ooh, shit. What the universe has for you. I just wrote this card not long ago, December 1st. I made this card, and it's already, this is the second time it showed up in the reading. If they stay this way for the rest of their life, will you want to participate in that experience? A note of wisdom from 16-year-old me, who decided, no, I don't want to be with this player forever. So there's definitely a player in this experience, okay? And the universe is like, yeah, shut this shit down. Two of Swords it. Stalemate. Non-communication. Go ghost. That's what the universe wants you to do here. Okay, what you should continue on with. What's your creation point here? What do you need to continue doing? Keep up with. Okay, what do we have? The Strength card. That's perfect. Continue to stand in your power, because we had the devil come out as a clarifier. And how do you overcome the devil? With your power. Like, you have to have self-control. You have to have control over your body, because the devil card is about physical fulfillment, right? And this is a lusting situation. So it's like, girl, get a grip on your vagina. Get a grip on your genitals. Like, you don't need this. You don't want this. It's not worth the stress and the drama that it brings into your life. So what you need to continue doing is being clarified by the Judgment card and the Knight of Cups. So be wise about the offers that you choose to accept that are coming your way. Also, the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. So cutting off with choice and decision, bringing and shutting down anything where spirit guides you, you know. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment, that's final verdict energy. It's no more returns, okay? So this is what you're doing. When different ones from your past come back, because I see that, okay, yeah, I see that different ones are try to make their big comebacks from your past, because they, like, you pull your energy away and you get better, you elevate, and then as soon as your energy is pulled back and you're feeling fantastic, different ones think of you and they want to reach out to you and all that type of shit, let you know how they feel and stuff like that. And it's like, no, if it's done, it's done. Don't invite that. You've rescinded the invitation to the vampires and the devils already from your life. Don't go inviting them back in. So what is the Handmade Oracle clarifier here? Okay. From my signature series, it says, all that you are, love, source, God, you, me, we, us, that, it. So, interesting. When I made this card, it was talking about being in connection with all that is, which is all that you are. That's the point, right? So, what you need to continue doing is staying in tune with that vibration, not choosing options for you that distract you from that or distract your vibration. You've worked hard to raise your vibration and raise your baseline of your vibration. So you want to honor that and understand that even when you choose to let any of these destructive energies go from your life, like, they're all beneficial. We don't curse them. We don't come so angry and all that stuff. What we do is remember that they are also an expression of the divine energy in a human vessel. And why? Because as God is all, like, it, there is nothing. So within nothing, there is everything. And so by fragmenting into billions of different individuals with traits that are components of the all that is, the experience of the contrast can be experienced through fractaled identities, which equal each individual human. As each human is existing as a fractal of the divine, all that is. Okay, that was kind of deep. Whew. What do you need to thank and release? There's a redemption point here. You need to thank and release the Tower. Wow, the Tower. So God came through and wiped everything away, giving you a clean slate. Thank God for whatever this Tower moment was in your life, I hear, because, yeah, the Tower made way for your new foundation. Oh, that's perfect. The Tower made way for your new foundation, especially here in Las Vegas, where they're constantly blowing up casinos and shit like that to make room for new ones, right? Ten of Swords and the Magician, the end of the trickster energy. Okay, the Nine of Cups, emotional stability with the High Priestess. And your intuition says you find your emotional stability now that the divine has stepped in and brought an end to this trickster energy in your life. Okay, this, whatever this experience is that fell off, that's falling off in your life right now, it is definitely outdated, outgrown. It's like when somebody wears out their welcome, it's worn out its welcome. So clarifying this Tower energy from my Handmade Oracle, what do we have? From the Guiding Light series, it says compromising at this time will only serve as delay, distraction, or possibly even disaster. So what you want to be thankful for and what has redeemed you is the falling of this Tower. Don't fucking compromise, because this Tower came down in order to avoid that distraction and the disaster. Some of you have a person who was in your more intimate experience in the past, and they are now going through a Tower moment, and your ass was swept to the side so it could miss you when that Tower and the rubble fell. So you're good. And you need to thank God and thank that Tower that you was out the way by the time it hit. Okay. What do you need to remember moving forward? What do you need to remember? Spirit said, remember this. And it is Temperance card. Remember that you got to keep yourself in check. Okay, so somebody here, there's a situation with a lover. There's a lover who is a lusty lover, a lover who is an unreliable lover. For some of you, this lover is married to another person. For somebody, this lover is just non-committal. For somebody, this lover calls himself polyamorous and in open relationships only. And you're like, what the fuck? Fuck that shit. It's not for everyone. It is for some, and if that's you, praise be. That's great for you. It's not for everyone. And here's the thing. So this is what you need to remember is how to regulate your own body. With that Six of Water card from the Dark Goddess Tarot, it talked a lot about bodily water. It talked about tears and spit and lubrication. And I couldn't help but notice, like, there's a lot of talk about bodily fluids in that book. And it's like, listen, you got to regulate yourself for someone here. You got to make sure that, listen, you ain't just going out there giving it away to anything that will climb on in, that wants to dive in just because you need something. You got to learn how to self-regulate for somebody that is coming up. If you're afraid to touch you, why would anybody else want to touch you? I'm just saying. No, Spirit's just saying it's not me. Okay. Regarding this Temperance card, clarifying it. So they're saying, remember that the angels are with you. Remember your spirit team is with you. I hear that. Okay. So remember to keep yourself emotionally balanced. And the clarifiers are the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups. Oh boy. Knight of Swords and Six of Cups. Remember what it feels like to rush into these love experiences. What else? We have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Remember to be patient and wait. A song started to try to come in, and all I could get from was, and I know I've heard this song before, but all I could get from is, you can't rush love. You just can't rush love, or you can't rush love, or you just can't rush love. You gotta wait for it. I don't know. Something like that is coming through. There's some song there. It's like 80s, I want to say, maybe, or 90s. Either way, this is basically, that's what I'm getting. Like, remember the lessons from the past. You cannot rush love. If you rush love, it'll be a love that don't last. Ooh, don't rush it. If it comes, now it's different if it comes in fast paced and everybody's in tune with that vibe and everybody's catching on to the, it's a love thing, you know, and the love train at that. But here's the thing. If it's not going that way, don't try to rush things. Don't try to push things. They want you to remember that if you do that, it breaks. They're saying if you put too much pressure on it, it breaks. Don't be putting too much pressure on it for someone. Oh, Lord. What? Hater alert. Hater alert. Hater alert. I also heard, remember how this person, as they're coming back to you now, all nice and sweet, thinking that, oh, you'll be patient. Enough time has passed. Remember how they were hating on you, your life, what you do, your purpose. This has something to do with why there's such a fucking distracting influence here. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what else we have. What was it in the past? Right off the top of the deck, there was an ending in this experience in the past. We're going into another spread, a 7-card spread, another 7-card spread. We have, in the Moon in the past, Ace of Pentacles. In the past, you chose to be independent and single. What else in the past? You have the Ace of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, in the past, you chose to separate. I hear you had to separate also your living space from someone here. Yeah, there was a situation in the past. An ending happened. You needed to create some separation between you and another from the feels. It says, sometimes I confuse the attraction for you and think that I am in love, but truly our connection is about friendship and empowerment. Yeah. So is it between an earth sign and a fire sign? Okay, something came to an end in the past because there's an air sign and a fire sign person who were meant to maintain a certain level of independence. They were meant to be friends, not meant to be lovers. They tried to make love and be lovers, and that's not what their connection was ever supposed to be at. So they found conflict and challenge big time. In the current energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone because justice has stepped in with an ending. And the Two of Swords steps in with a refusing to see, stalemate energy. The Fool saying complete release and letting go. And the Four of Cups by rejecting an offer, saying, no, that's not for me. Yeah, so somebody in this situation currently feeling left out. Okay, with this Five of Pentacles energy, somebody which you're refusing and rejecting is a codependent connection or a toxic connection, or somebody who just doesn't feel like they're good enough for you. Who the fuck wants to listen to the one person that they're giving all their focus and energy to tell them, I'm not good enough for you, over and over and over again. I'm sorry. I'm just not good enough for you. You deserve someone better than me. At some point, you're going to start to believe that shit. And if you haven't, you should. Okay, what else we have from the clarified? In the current energy in the clarifying deck is from my signature oracles. It says, old dried cereal is stuck to the table. It's time to clean the table for a new meal. Clean slate, holding on, break it off. Yeah, there was a breaking off in the current energy. In the current energy, this thing has been broken off because it's part of the last meal and it's not part of the new meal. That shit has been sitting there. Who didn't clean the table after they ate? The hidden blessing in this for you is a Three of Wands. The hidden blessing in this is you're always looking for the best outcome anyways. You're always expecting, well, you know that everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason for everything, and so you don't trip, chocolate chip. Okay, we also have clarifying that the Seven of Cups, making a wish, and the strength to be in your power, okay, and the Star card for healing and destiny in the world to wrap it up. So you're expecting things to work out well for you because you made a choice and a decision about a situation. You said, God, please help me see any hidden enemies. Okay, hidden blessing here. You're expecting better because you asked to be revealed. Anywhere where you had illusions about yourself, about who's in your life, about what's in your life, you asked for clarity. You asked for clarity and the courage and the faith with the Star card, the faith to leave those things behind with the world, to embrace greater opportunity and keep your options open with that Seven of Cups. Yes. Okay, then from the handmade clarifiers, what do we have? It's from the Guiding Light series, and it says, where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary. Yeah, you knew that something had to go, and you prayed and you asked, or you sought guidance from the universe in whatever type of way you prayed, okay, for the paths to open up for you so you can free yourself from something that was environmental. It needed to go. So it could have been a place or a person or a thing. It just needed to go. Okay, the challenge in this is the Four of Swords, to chill and heal and take your rest and recuperation. Being clarified by the Page of Wands. You're ready for a new adventure, a new start. Seven of Pentacles. You've been doing the work, waiting, being patient, tending to your own garden. The Ace of Cups is self-love energy, fresh beginnings, emotional restart. Okay, Five of Cups, to release any sorrow from the past. Yeah, so the big challenge for you is, honey, you need some time alone to recuperate and heal from the past. You've been through a lot, and this energy of the Four of Swords, you need time to meditate. For someone here in particular, making time to meditate is important right now. And remembering to do that, even though you got all these emotional things you're going on with, relax, unwind, and chill, baby. From my signature oracle set is perfect to go with that, because that's the chill and heal card with the Four of Swords. And now it's saying relax, unwind, and chill, baby. Your big challenge is to stop trying to fucking make something happen and let things go. Let it go. Okay, know when to hold them. Know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, with that Seven of Pentacles, it's giving me that energy. So let's look at who or what's in your environment. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, Venusian energy, being clarified by the Four of Wands. Okay. The Four of Wands, fresh start, 11-11 energy, the Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups is about joy, celebration, siblings, community involvement, community gathering. Okay, what else? The Eight of Cups, walking away, moving on, emotionally detaching, and the Tower. And that's the Tower. That's the same Tower that we had in the last spread. So who's in your environment? Apparently, there's an empress who's bringing a tower moment for someone here by walking away to choose their happiness and start some new foundation for themselves. So, shout out to all of our silent stalkers, watchers, lovers, haters, and imitators. Okay, in your environment, there's an empress. She's walking away from something. She could be walking. I really feel like she's walking away from something to walk to you, but let's see. I did not want to tell you. I know you would be disappointed in me. What the hell, deception? So in your environment, somebody knows that you're the empress and they don't want you to know something because if you find out, they know that you'll walk away. Well, guess what? I feel like that's already happening. I feel like that tower is already happening. So what's the guidance for you moving forward? The 10 of Pentacles, close out the cycle, close out that contract, end the contract, 6 of Swords, moving on, making peace, King of Pentacles. You have all the resources. You can have what you want. You might be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Queen of Cups, psychic, intuitive, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy. Okay. A lot of emotions, big crybaby energy here. And the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine energy. Why do we have 1 man and 3 women? One masculine and 2 feminine energies. So for someone, there's 1 man and 2 women involved here. Whatever it is, there's 2 queens. You know what they say about queens? Only 1 queen per castle. Well, apparently there's a king here with 2 queens. So completely, the lover's energy in the beginning was very accurate here. The guidance for you, cut that shit off. You know, what the fuck are you doing? You know, if this is you, what the fuck are you doing? By following the example you've shown, I've become a happier, kinder, more authentic me is your guidance. You need to go on ahead and choose what's going to make you happy and cut off that what does not. Anything that gets in the way between you and what feels most aligned with your path. That's going to feel like happiness to you. You know, it's because you got to remember something. You're on that love, peace, and happiness tribe. So you're not a person who goes out there and does shit to intentionally break people's hearts or bring people down, or you're not out there trying to manipulate people to see what you can get from them or none of that shit. You don't play those types of games because you do things just to make a better life for yourself, whatever that equals, right? It's a safeguard. So outcome energy here for you in this. What do we have? The Star. Fate, destiny, stepping into your destiny, doing the difficult thing because you know it's the right thing. Blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you stand in your skin. Shining bright like a diamond. The 3 of Pentacles, building up, working together collaboratively. Queen of Wands. Now we have another queen here. Okay. Wow, okay, Emperor energy. And what else? And the Hierophant. What the hell? So there's a 3 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The outcome looks like there's a destined connection that works between an Aries and a Taurus. That's what I see in the outcome here. Working together to build one another up. From the guiding lights, clarifying the Star card, please. It says that thing that you once thought was impossible is about to come through and true for you. The universe is about to deliver you something that's going to build you up, build you all the way up. You've probably given up on this. No, you definitely have. Because it says you once thought it was impossible, but now it's about to come through and true. So no, in the past, you didn't think that this could ever happen for you. That's what it is. You didn't think this could ever happen for you, but you've been building yourself up. You've been doing the work. You've been putting your creative things to work. You know what I'm saying? You've been making the right move for yourself, very inspired in your actions, stepping up and being the authority in your life. Yeah, being the authority in your life and remaining committed to that path. This is opening up this energy of fulfillment for you. The impossible just turned to I'm possible in your case. I fucking love that. What's at the bottom of the Starman Tarot? Here we have the 6 of Pentacles, which talks about the gain that you receive for the effort that you've given or extended into a service or the creation of some product or something, service or product where you're getting something for it. So it's like In a relationship, it's the return on investing into that relationship, right? In business, this is your product is selling, people are buying it, and you're probably getting tipped on top of it all. Okay, the bottom of the handmade or clarifiers, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Changes here. 6 of Pentacles plus 2 of Pentacles makes 8 of Pentacles. This was definitely about a karmic connection. What else? So remember, in this karmic connection, don't attach it just to a specific person, because most of you, the karmic connection went across the span of more than one of your lovers, probably all of your lovers, right? Until you recognize it and you change that cycle. And that's what I see happening here. The bottom of the handmade oracle says more funk and more junk. So yeah, this is about identifying the funk and junk in the bottom of your vibration, just sitting around there and activating a change in you that makes you step up to the plate and remain committed to that path for yourself. Somebody is being guided to leave off from communicating or having any dealings with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine energies. Spirit's going to bring in someone who is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius into your experience. This person is going to step up in your life, and they will be committed to this connection with you. Some of you are making peace about how you, like your wealth mindset. You're making peace with your impoverished past, but the current wealth mindset that you have now, as well as getting your emotions balanced with your thoughts, bringing those 2 things into alignment, making sure your thoughts and your emotions are all aligned, heading in the same direction, because this is bringing a lot of growth for you. Anywhere where there was a 2-party situation, it's interesting because I feel like you're being protected from a 3rd-party situation. It's like the universe steps in and just wants to wipe it all away and break off all the old cycle. It doesn't belong here anymore. It really doesn't belong here anymore. There's no more room here for it. There's no more room for that here. So these are the messages that I have for you at this time for this series of Tarot in the Shadows. I'll close you out with one card from one message from the download oracle tonight. Excuse me. I'm ready for my pillow. If you sent a donation of at least $10 following the directions and you have a question, please let me know where to find your donation and put your question in now, because when I'm done channeling about this, I'm going to be out of here. And honestly, you should have done that already. All right. This card fell out. The power switch. Each of us has the power and ability to choose love, peace, and happiness at any living moment. You know, and if you can't have that with someone by choosing someone or something in your experience, then claro que sí, the choice is to have that somewhere else, because apparently it's not going to be here. What else do we have for you at this time? Parents, your children believe the things you tell them. Tell them positive things, especially when they make mistakes, because that's when they need it most. So whatever has come up here that you're letting go of, that's why we kept getting that karmic cycle energy, is because this is something that has roots in your childhood. We talked in the beginning about going back to the childhood, remember? That's why, because this is something that has roots in your childhood. Okay, here we go. And our final clarifier, I found it. Love this card. We are all connected as one, yet simultaneously autonomous in our free will. So the choices you make always have a far-reaching effect. That's why I chose the aspen grove to speak to this card, because aspens, although they look like hundreds of thousands of trees on top of the ground, all individual. That is one plant. They are all one. They share a common root system, even though they all look like they're individual. And likewise as it is for us. So when you make the choice, the empowered choice on the basis of love, peace, and happiness for yourself, it doesn't only affect you, it benefits the masses. They don't have to, they don't always know, you might not always see it, but it affects at the very minimum an energy for all of your soul connections. So this is what we have for you for tonight's session of Tarot in the Shadows. Until next time, thank you for all your comments and the thumbs up and sharing this video for the growth on the channel. So thankful and grateful. And so thankful and grateful to be of service. You know, this show would be nothing if there were not listening ears. So thank you for bringing your ears here to listen again. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.